So let's get into the TNA Sacrifice 2012 pay-per-view predictions. Let's just go in reverse mode from what I got listed here. Number 1, we've got the Knockouts Championship. Gail Kim against Brooke Tessmacher. If you, yeah, that kind of sums up everything with this card for me. I really have no interest in it whatsoever. There's not a single match that sounds
Brooke
interesting.
Tessmacher has a brain, yeah? Just because she poses in swimsuits doesn't mean you can tell her that you want to shag her every 5 minutes. That's not how this works.
Mm.
That's what she was saying on Facebook the other day.
She was. I don't follow her.
I do.
I can't follow anybody with TNA. I can't do it.
Well, I follow her because she's part of Hooters, so I get away with it.
I'm naturally expecting Gail Kim to win here, and I don't care. I mean,
I think it's going to end up being Garrett Bischoff.
It might be. Speaking of it, you know what? Let's just talk about that real quick. Garrett Bischoff gets this giant fucking push. Now, granted, I haven't been watching Impact because it's Impact, and I don't watch it. But where is he on this card? He's not.
The future of the business, Tony.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. That's all I can.
He'll be inserted into the World Championship and all the other matches because he'll win every championship on this card. I can see it.
Yeah, there's only 3 championships defended on this card, and he'll somehow win the other ones too.
Yeah, he'll win the Knockouts Championship. He'll win the Knockouts Tag by himself because he'll wear a bra. And he'll win the Television Championship. He'll win everything. And then eventually be World Championship. Unify all the belts together.
I think it released.
Yes.
We make that joke, but TNA actually did that to somebody.
Right. That's why it's a good joke, because it has potential to happen. With every good joke, there's some truth.
AKA Eric Young's career.
So, Urban, you don't follow them and you're smart.
Yes.
He does secretly. It's his little dirty secret. He turns on TNA and then faps.
Well, if you're gonna, at the very least, it would be the Knockouts one. I'm assuming instead of the next one, Austin Aries versus Bully Ray.
He'll be like, Bischoff. Oh God, Aries. Oh.
Yeah, it was Bischoff, right?
Division's bastard.
The older Bischoff.
Yeah, Eric. I'm back. But Austin Aries versus Bully Ray. Why is this not for the X Division title?
Tony, the X Division title has a weight limit.
Yeah, but Samoa Joe was X Division champion. Samoa Joe weighs more than Bully Ray. Samoa Joe is like Bully Ray plus
a
what's
cow.
his name? Spike Dudley.
I'd say he's Bully Ray plus a cow.
Maybe.
He probably ate a cow before he got in the ring.
I'm only assuming here that now. Once again, I got to preface this by saying I don't watch Impact, so I don't know the story behind this yet. But I would assume the reason it's not for the title is because they want Bully Ray to win, and they don't want him to defeat Austin Aries and actually have him lose the title. But why that's on a pay-per-view is stupid to me, because you could have him win a non-title match on Impact and then have the match be for the championship on the pay-per-view. But then again, it's like arguing with a brick wall. Who do you think is going to win this, Mike?
Dixie Carter.
No, she's not going to win because the pay-per-view buy rate's going to be shit.
Okay. If I'm going for the long shot, Garrett Bischoff.
It's as good as a guess as any.
I thought he was the favorite in this match.
I'll just vote Garrett Bischoff for the entire pay-per-view. No, Bully Ray. I'll say Bully Ray. Just because he's Bully Ray, and it's Bully Ray.
Some good facts there.
You have to pick Bully Ray. Every time that somebody's booked like this, where it's a champion in a non-title match, the other guy almost always wins.
Right, unless you want to completely bury the other guy. You know what I mean?
And also, it's Bully Ray.
Now, Bully Ray's one of their best guys right now, so I wouldn't mind him being a champion of some sort. But Austin Aries is one of their best guys too, so I would
Yeah,
rather Bully Ray be the
again,
television champion.
you have to put into the whole, add the whole reasoning that it's Bully Ray.
hmm
Yep. So Bully Ray.
Then we have Jeff Hardy versus Mr. Anderson. Seems kind of random, but I'm not looking forward to this match. I know a lot of people probably are. I think Anderson has fallen so far from his potential that it's kind of a lost cause at this point. Sad to say. Hardy, as many times as he has fallen, he's gotten back up, to his credit, much more than Matt Hardy has done.
Roggingly.
Um, I'm towards Jeff Hardy winning this, but I really have no real reasoning why.
Okay, my pick to win this, Garrett Bischoff.
Good guess.
And, again, I think Garrett's going to just do amazingly well in this match. Hardy will probably end up in the back being caked, with Rob Van Dam, while we have everything else going on. And then Garrett's just going to come in and win it. So, great, Garrett. Yay, Garrett!
All right, so who do you really think is going to win?
Jeff Hardy.
Random guess?
Just because,
Because he's Bully Ray.
And as far as Anderson goes, I agree with you on that. He's just, I wrote my own promos. I just want to let people know that. Great. But why are you still sucking?
Because he writes so much promos.
They might as well have had him come out like Orlando Jordan and
Oh, God.
spray, like nasty white stuff all over his body.
As much as I think that Anderson's fallen, he hasn't fallen that far yet.
He will do. He will do.
That's something that you want to look up if you don't want to sleep tonight, Irwin. Orlando Jordan, TNA.
Yeah.
It makes Goldust look a little tame in some ways.
It makes Goldust look PG.
Yeah. Then we have the Tag Team Championship. Samoa Joe and Magnus versus Daniels and Kazarian. I guess the whole AJ Styles feud is over with.
Nope, they're still Dixie Carter and AJ Styles. AJ Styles apparently fucked Dixie. If there's a copy of that tape somewhere, go to www.smarkoutmoment.com and just click on the link.
So, are Joe and Magnus the babyfaces in this?
No.
It's just two heel teams?
Yes.
Huh. Well, at least it's a little something different.
TNA, remember that whole time they were going on about someone acquired a script that Russo wrote or something like that, and I couldn't even say that. Full mouth. And apparently the only face on the roster was Petey Williams.
I remember that.
Everyone else was heel. So with TNA mentality, everybody on the roster's heel apart from Dixie Carter and AJ Styles.
Even when AJ is a heel.
Yep.
So I guess Joe and Magnus keep it, but that's a shot in the dark.
I'm going with Kazarian and Daniels because these two need a title.
I want them to win it.
Yeah.
But just because I want them to win it, that probably will mean that they won't.
And also my biggest pick of the night for this match would be if Garrett Bischoff comes in, cleans house, and wins the tag team championships. If that happens, that would be like WrestleMania 12 all over again.
Now I could see AJ Styles, if he's feuding with them, coming in and causing some kind of distraction where Joe and Magnus win, and then at the same time, the next match, Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles, I could see Daniels and Kazarian screwing AJ out of that match. I'm kind of assuming that Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles is going to be the quote-unquote main event of the night and the match of the night where you get your quality, as opposed to the TNA Championship match, which we'll get onto in a second, that I think will suck. But when it comes to Angle versus Styles, I don't know what the feud is right now, but
it's a random match. It's like one of those which just got thrown together.
I was kind of assuming that it was just a sort of random these two will work well together and people enjoy it, kind of a thing. They seem to kind of throw at least one of those onto the card, you know what I mean?
It's one of those where they're playing. They don't know what Angle is at the moment. First he's heel, then he's face, then he's heel, then he's face, then he's heel, then he's face. So yeah, it's pretty much no one knows what the fuck's going on with Kurt Angle's career, and I'm surprised he's still breathing at this point in time. In terms of a match with AJ Styles, yes, it's going to be quality, but at the same time, it's been done to fucking death.
Yeah, I'm going with Kurt Angle winning. What about you?
I'm going with Kurt Angle. I think AJ's probably going to get screwed over one way or another.
And then something will happen
also-
where Garrett doesn't get the pin.
Yeah, no, Garrett's gonna get down there. He's gonna somehow get involved in this match, and you know what? He might even come in dressed like Kurt Angle and get the win. See it.
The main event, TNA Championship, Bobby Roode defends his title against RVD for some reason. I'm expecting this to suck. I am not a big RVD fan. I've said that multiple times. And I guess Roode just kind of squeaks by with another victory.
All I have to say about this match is it's going to both suck and blow at the same time. Kind of a double threat. In terms of the match having little to no build, and they're using it mostly just to give Roode that extra little bit of push, which for me just doesn't work. They've totally fucked him over in terms of his title, his title reign. And in terms of RVD, that guy, I'm surprised he's not like half baked all the time because he's usually around the back smoking pot.
He probably is. TNA, you think they're going to punish you for that? The fucking what they did with
Dixie
Jeff
Carter
Hardy?
didn't even punish Angle for a drug addiction. She just told, when they were interviewing her about it, she was like, well, we can keep it under control because we know some people who keep an eye on him. Those were Dixie's words.
Yeah, well, look what happened with Jeff Hardy.
Exactly.
Didn't even
He went
stop
out
a
on paper-
match.
He's the only dude who can go out on a fucking pay-per-view baked, piss everyone off, and come back and say, I'm a changed man. So,
yeah. If anybody hasn't figured it out by now, we're not really looking forward to this pay-per-view. So
I'm looking forward to it because I want to see Garrett Bischoff tear the place down. Garrett.
all right, so that is it for part 3 of episode 28 and episode 28 in general. Any kind of plugs you guys want to do?
Yes.
Too
I
bad.
know I've been a bit out of touch recently, guys, online. I'm still blogging, www.nerdgenius.com. I'm going to be uploading some new playthroughs on Saturday now. I've just been a bit busy with a new job, trying to get everything all sorted out on that retrospect, but I'm going to try and make sure that I post new updates on the playthroughs every weekend. I'm doing a competition at the moment to win either 2,100 Xbox Live points or a £20 PSN voucher. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on all my videos. Read my articles because they're awesome.
Anything you got, Urban?
I'm just trying to figure out why his voucher's not in real money.
Because people don't want real money these days, Urban. They don't want it. They want computerized vouchers that I can email to them.
No, I was making fun of the pounds.
Oh, the pounds.
Yes.
Yeah. It's mostly stuff with the Queen's face on it.
Well, I'm sure you love that.
All right, well, that's it for episode 28. This has been another Smark Out moment, and we're being counted out. See you next time.
I'm such a pain. This outro's gonna be insane. I'm such a pain. This outro's going against the grain. Look out, Dixie. I was a face, I'm turning heel. I pushed you over. And now I'm gonna beat your face, 'cause that's what heels do. I'm such a pain. My matches suck insane. I'm such a pain. This outro's going against the grain. Because I'm a little bit country.
That was as bad as the pay-per-view is going to be.
No, it wasn't.